Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on boho knotless box braids. So this is a new client, hopefully a returning client, wink wink, and of course it's my first time braiding her hair, so let's get started. We'll be using Freetress Deep Bug Curly Hair 18 inches in the color 1B, and for the braiding hair we're using 52 inches in the color 1B as well. So I went ahead and completed the first and second row, and I added 2 pieces of curly hair to each braid. Now I'm just cleaning up my parts and making sure that my sections are nice and crispy, and I use pure braiding gel to do so. Now I'm on the third row of braids, and I've started adding 3 pieces of curly hair per braid. Usually I use the brick parting method for my knotless braids, and this allows your braids to lay flat instead of overlapping each other, and that also gives it a fuller look. So in my other videos I advised you to use a clip to hold the curly pieces of hair in place. I've got to the point where I don't really need to use the clips anymore, but you'll still see me using them every now and again. Now I'm going to be doing a complete braid from start to end, and here I'm just placing the curly pieces of hair on the small hair rack. And we're now on our second pack of curly hair. So in total we used 1.5 pack of braiding hair and almost 2 packs of the curly hair. I part my section, ensuring that my braid is going to fall in between the 2 braids underneath, and I apply braiding gel. I'm going to do half of a braid, then add my first piece of braiding hair. I then do a complete braid to secure the piece that I've added. Now I'm going to be adding my first piece of curly hair, and immediately after I add piece of braiding hair. I now do a complete braid before adding another piece of braiding hair. I'm also keeping my grip firm and tight because I don't want the pieces to slide out. I now flip my hands into an under braid, and I continue to braid down a few more inches before adding another piece of curly hair. I now add my second piece of curly hair and continue braiding down. At this point, I've already started adding 5 to 6 pieces of curly hair to each braid. because I'm going to be curling the ends of the braiding hair with rods when I'm finished braiding, I'm simply going to tie a small knot at the end of the braid to avoid unraveling. I'm now at the top of my client's head and I'm finally on my last few braids. This hairstyle is very time consuming because you are constantly adding or feeding in both curly and straight pieces of hair. So please be patient when getting this hairstyle done. So now we're going to clip or trim the hair that's sticking out of the braid. It's not the client's hair because we already tucked her natural hair inside of the braiding hair. Now this is another time-consuming activity because you have to move each piece of curly hair out of the way before trimming the braids. So be careful because you don't want to accidentally cut the curly pieces off. It definitely has happened to me a few times. So now I pin the curly pieces of hair out of the way and I rod the ends of the braids and place them in hot water. So I try my best to get the ends of the braids to match the curly pieces of hair. So in this case, the curly pieces were like spiral and this size of rods matched perfectly to the curly hair. And now we're all done. I'm going to be adding my products and this is the finished look. Here I'm just showing you how pretty my parts turned out. I'm very pleased and I hope that, well, I know that she was pleased as well. You can see it with her smile. So her hair turned out really pretty and she was happy, and of course I was happy. So thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, or leave a comment, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.